so good to be back here in South Carolina, at home of the Gamecocks.
The iron Keyshawn soars in from the weak side, however, and flushes that dunk.
There it is.
Driven hard. The Gamecocks will take the series against their rival.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Derek Scott, coming to you from Founders Park. The Simmons First Base Club is our locale for today's show. Gamecock baseball season now less than a week away. We've got coverage of that sport coming up a little later on in the program. We'll also talk some Gamecock football, some men's tennis in there as well. We start things off, as always, with your Prisma Health injury update. The news on South Carolina's big man from the men's basketball team, Josh Gray, confirmed from last week's show, broken wrist. He has, however, not missed any time with that. They've come up with a cast that he can wear in-game, and so he's still been able to participate, which is good news for Frank Martin and his squad in terms of depth on the interior. That's your injury update. Brought to you by Prisma Health, the official team physicians for your Gamecocks. Let's switch now to women's basketball, where South Carolina remains the #1 team in the nation. A dominating performance at home the week ago Sunday against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Carolina set season highs for points and a quarter, points and a half, and of course leading the way as always, Aaliyah Boston with another double-double. Let's take a look at the offensive fireworks.
Move, can't get it free. Now Boston to the top of the circle. To Zaya in the near corner. She'll try a three again. Bang! Got it again! Zaya Cook with 10 straight points. The two unsung heroes. Driving into the lane. Jumper up, swatted away by Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Left side, Breezy Hall in front of the Alabama bench. The freshman gets it back up top to Henny. Alabama in that 2-3 zone now. Near side to Henny, getting it back from Zaya. Shot clock halfway down. Here's Breezy Hall, left wing. She'll try the three. Bang! The freshman with her 7th three-pointer of the year, and the Gamecocks lead. Seen all year by the Gamecocks against the zone. Another block by Boston. Stolen away by Zaya Cook off the rebound. Zaya Cook will go coast to coast after the Boston block. It's 30-13 Carolina. Couldn't knock that one down. Carolina ball. Driving the scoring is Tania Rivers. Takes it the length of the floor. Left side it comes to Davis. Bounce pass at the free throw line to Wade Ward. Ball stolen away by Victoria Saxton. Saxton driving against Davis. Drives into the lane and finishes. Coast to coast, big girl. Unit at least get some points on the board. Russell will drive into the lane. There it is. Anaya Russell with the bucket. And it's 83-51. Seen it scored in a while. Breezy Hall, left wing three. Bang! There you go. Right on cue.
(83-51), the final score. South Carolina taking care of business at home against the Crimson Tide. Speaking of women's basketball, how about the big news that just came out a few days ago that the Gamecock women's team will be hosting ESPN's College Game Day program coming up in a few weeks when they take on Tennessee. It will be only the 3rd women's basketball venue to ever host Game Day. First off, UConn and Tennessee. Now your Gamecocks join that illustrious group, and why not? They are the #1 team in the nation. They draw more fans than anybody else. It only makes sense, right? We're coming back with more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and Home Team Barbecue, the new location for Carolina Calls.
College can be tough. Student banking shouldn't be. With Collegiate Debit from Founders, adulting just got easier, and college just got funner.
That's not a word.
With Founders, banking online is fast and easy. Plus, you can get up to $175 in bonus cash when you enroll in Collegiate Debit. Yeah, that's a lot of tacos. Lost your debit card? Pick up a new card on the same day and grab cash at over 30,000 ATMs. So don't stress. Relax. You're with Founders.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
This is James.
Jimmy! Mom, Dad, this is James. Jimmy!
James? James Harrison from Roosevelt High?
Jimmy! Yeah! Oh!
You good, Jimmy?
The 2022 Toyota RAV4.
Jimmy!
The RAV for all of you. Right now, get 0% APR for 36 months on a new 2022 Toyota RAV4. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Gamecock Insider, everybody. I'm Derek Scott from Founders Park, home of the Carolina baseball program, which is just about ready to get its season underway. But there have been a lot of preparations prior to now to get this season ready to go, not just on the field, but also in the video production room. Let's go behind the scenes with Gamecock baseball.
You already know what it is. You got threes. You got threes. I gotta get this change. Yes, sir. There you go. Yes, sir. Let's go! Yes, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? It's John Gilroy. Let's play Gamecock match game. Let's do it.
So, maybe say it
There it is.
There we go. Boom, that's all you need.
What's up, Gamecock fans? We're about to play some Gamecock.
Boy, it's great to have baseball season almost here. Carolina's team opening the season with a weekend series against UNC Greensboro before welcoming George Washington here the following weekend. And then things get interesting with the annual rivalry with the Clemson Tigers and the #1 team in the nation, the Texas Longhorns, coming to town as well. More of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
Columbia Craft Call-In Show, brought to you by Home Team Barbecue, proud host of the Columbia Craft Call-In Show.
This is James.
Jimmy! Mom, Dad, this is James.
Jimmy! James? James Harrison from Roosevelt High?
Jimmy! Jimmy! Oh!
You good, Jimmy?
The 2022 Toyota RAV4.
Jimmy!
The RAV for all of you. Right now, lease a new 2022 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $259 a month for 36 months. Toyota. Let's go places.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
Each banner and every trophy are just symbols of the teammates, staff, and fans that give them their worth. And for us, that also means having Prisma Health on our team, with more locations, the latest clinical technology, and a team of experts I trust. It's hard to overstate their worth to our team and our state. Prisma Health, official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
Good hard work has earned Abby Carroll the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the beach volleyball team, Abby is a mass communications major with a 3.788 grade point average. This week's academic athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
A higher percentage from 3 than Grady in SEC play. You forget about how good his stroke is, 10 in blue.
Kusnar just threw it up because they have guys going to get it. Keyshawn Bryant.
That's your Sansbury. Did you see that play? Keyshawn Bryant flying high for the tip dunk against #5 Kentucky. Part of his first double-double of the season. He had 18 points and 14 rebounds against the Wildcats. Our Terminix Pest Player of the Week. Yet again, second time he's won this honor, and also the second time he's won SEC Freshman of the Week in track and field. That is Anthony Greenhow Jr. He was at the Dr. Sander meet in New York City at the historic Armory track, and all Anthony did was sweep the 60 and 200 meters. He is really putting together a tremendous freshman season for the Gamecocks. Speaking of starting seasons well, how about the Gamecock men's tennis team? They've been on quite the roll, and recently they were back at home in their new facility to host Wake Forest. The Gamecock women's basketball program, like all of Carolina's athletics programs, celebrating Black History Month here in February. And as part of their recognition of that, a really neat civil rights display has been put out at the McGuire Room during a recent Gamecock women's basketball game. Great way to retrace the history of the university as it relates to Black History Month.
A part of what we do is giving them that space to tell their own stories, but then also we're also doing teacher institutes so that we can affect change in K-12, because the majority of this is 99%, it's not in the textbooks, it's not offered in the standards, and these are the stories that will really impact students.
All of these buildings ultimately were torn down. This was the main building. And when that building was torn down, the university took the bricks from the building and lined the horseshoe.
And so it just really shows the impact of knowing where you come from. So you can see where you are, so you know where you're going.
We'll have more of Gamecock Insider in just a moment from Learfield.
What makes a recruit want to be a Gamecock? They want to perform in the best facilities, have a system that provides the best chance to succeed, and a team and staff they can trust. It's no different when choosing where to receive care for your heart. If you want the best facilities, the most innovative treatments, and a team of experts you can trust, for me, it's a clear choice. I choose Prisma Health, the official healthcare system and team physicians for the Gamecocks.
In the Carolinas, True Blue means unwavering loyalty and commitment. To earn this level of trust, Ford builds the trucks and SUVs that help keep you in command when you're on the road. And in return, America has shown its loyalty. See your Carolina Ford dealer today. Discover what True Blue means to you. Now get 0 for 60 plus up to $1,500 bonus cash on select 2021 Ford vehicles. Learn more at buyfordnow.com and custom order yours today.
For over 40 years, Sound and Images has been South Carolina's corporate multimedia partner for live events. Sound and Images is also your resource for commercial audiovisual installations. Help your teams collaborate more efficiently with a custom-crafted AV solution from Sound and Images. Whether you want a single monitor upgrade or a turnkey AV system, we are dedicated to helping you incorporate easy-to-use technology into your space. And we offer the best-in-class support and service. Elevate your AV. Call Sound and Images today.
There are lots of jobs out there, but I want a career.
There are lots of companies I could work for,
but here we have purpose.
There's a lot of people I can work with.
But this feels like family.
Sure, there's some hard days,
but always support from amazing teammates.
Come join us.
We are Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
We are back on Gamecock Insider, and while baseball season is about to get underway, which is why we are at Founders Park, well, football season never really stops, or at least off-season conditioning is certainly always a factor for those young men. And when it's time to get back in shape and get a sweat going, no one is better at bringing the energy than Carolina's head of strength and conditioning, Luke Day. We went behind the scenes to watch a recent Gamecock workout.
If it's important, measure it. So how do we pull out the best measurement of ourselves? By striving alongside each other. Set number!
Smoke you like a bud. Just got me stuck. I just want the bucks. Look, I will not stop running, baby, till we live the lux. I want it, I'ma get it, baby. Ain't no if or buts. If you hating and it's supposed to be your partner, then you sus. I might smash her, then I pass her to my partner. Ain't no trust. Hey, told her I could never love you, this is lust. Hella, my kid got more toys than Toys R Us. Money like a limo, baby, I should wear tux. I'm in Houston like a rocket, getting Milwaukee Bucks. Never know.
The big news with Gamecock football that came out this past week, spring game under the lights. First time we've done that. Looking forward to it as well as part of a huge weekend here in Columbia. We will wrap things up on Gamecock Insider after this.
Leah.
Zoe Leno.
Me. Skylar or Riley?
Julia.
Riley Blampede.
Leah Powell. Nat. G.
G.
She looked like this.
Be like, yeah. I feel like she just slammed her clipboard. That's what I would go with.
Probably like.
See, that's hard because she has a stone cold face. So, but she does make a face at Cassidy Crouppet. She makes this face. Oh.
Red, orange, green, blue, magenta, violet.
Orange, purple, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, garnet, black, white, tan,
Turquoise, pink, purple, black, gray, white.
dark blue, light blue, purple.
Rojo.
Gamecock fans, play 3 points the hard way. Brought to you by Hardee's. If the women's basketball team makes 3 3-pointers in a game, you can score a free sausage biscuit at Hardee's the following day during breakfast hours. Once we hit our 3 3-pointers, stop by your favorite Hardee's, show them the coupon in the Gamecock app, and bam, a free biscuit. Get your biscuit at participating Columbia and Spartanburg area Hardee's. Feed your happy and order ahead at Hardee's.com.
And when the unexpected happens to you, there's Colonial Life. Benefits that help cover what your regular insurance doesn't.
If it looks like an F-150, tows like an F-150, hauls like an F-150, thinks like an F-150, and powers like an F-150, it must be an F-150 hybrid. The 2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing.
Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP game day experience this basketball season. Visit usccontest.com and register for your chance to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners will receive pre-game court passes, game tickets, recognition on the video board, and an autographed item signed by Coach Martin. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, here for all your auto, home, and life insurance needs.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Prisma Health, the official healthcare provider of the Gamecocks, and Home Team Barbecue, the new location for Carolina Calls.
We are back to wrap things up on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider, which means it's time for Toyota on the road with the Gamecocks. Who's on the road this coming week? Well, we'll start with men's basketball. They will be at the Pavilion in Oxford to take on Ole Miss on Tuesday night. Big matchup for South Carolina there. Meanwhile, the swimming and diving team, well, this is what they gear up for all year long. It's the SEC Championships. They're going to be contested over in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the University of Tennessee campus, and that'll be going on all week long. And then also, let's talk about the Gamecock men's tennis team. We've been following them pretty closely on this show. Told you a few weeks ago when they clinched their spot in the ITA Nationals. Well, that's coming up, and they are headed out west to Seattle to compete in that event as well. Good luck to all those teams while they are on the road. And that's brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. That'll wrap things up for us on this week's edition of Gamecock Insider. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Derek Scott. We'll see you next week.
The preceding has been a Learfield presentation of the Gamecock Sports Network. This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of South Carolina. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of South Carolina and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of South Carolina.